Hey there, this is about week 4 of my raw vegan diet, and I just wanted to check in and tell you what's going on. Um, the diet is still going very well, of course. I have been doing 2 hours of bagua a day, which is great. So I'm doing circle walking and the Six Harmonies palm changes for about an hour and a half in the morning, and then working on the dragon palm form, which is very difficult in the evening for about half an hour. And Steve and I are still lifting weights and still doing the 100 push-up challenge. Uh, Yesterday, I ended up doing about 160 push-ups altogether. It was like 29, 33, 29, 29, and then a 40. And the last set, I ended up having to rest in between reps after about 25. I mean, I could do a couple and then just have to basically brace there for a second and then do the next one and brace and do the next one. But it worked okay. Uh, my weight is about 210 pounds. I'm pretty surprised I haven't lost any weight. I've been pretty pure on this diet, and I actually went to the doctor on sometime last week, like Wednesday, to get tested for low thyroid, which my wife is convinced that I have. It runs in my family, and I've got some of the other symptoms like low body temperature and that kind of thing. I mean, the fact that I'm losing weight at all is great. I think that honestly, if I have a thyroid problem, getting on medication will probably just help. It doesn't always, but it'll probably help with the process. But I'm having a pretty good time. One of my business partners, Bill Moorhead, has decided that he's going to start coming in and meeting me at 7:15 in the morning to do the bagua workout because he's been circle walking with me and stuff and is interested in doing more. And the practice is really paying off. I still look like the dancing hippo from Fantasia to me when I'm doing it, and I don't think the form is particularly good, but it is one of those things where you just keep at it, and internal alchemy just comes into play. And one day you just realize, wow, I'm doing this better than I was 2 weeks ago. Why? Because you're doing it for 2 hours a day. So it just slowly improves, and after a while, you're kind of going, oh my God, look what I'm doing. It's great. So I really would like to get a video of at least the end of most of the Six Harmonies palm changes, because you go into this incredibly deep stance called snake creeps down or dragon dives into the sea, and then you like lean over to the other side, and then you do a one-legged stand up. The first week I started doing these things, I would have to stop in between sets and stuff. And I mean, it's incredible cardio, and really works your leg strength. There's a classic video of my teacher doing this demo where he shows an exercise to do this, and you crouch down on one leg with your other leg out to the side, and then and he says you can scrape your forearm across the floor. And then he whips over to the other side and scrapes his forearm the other way. And my wife saw the video and she was just like, I hate him. And I mean, it really works your flexibility, and it really works your leg strength. And Six Harmonies is probably not the most formalized style that I know. Nine Palaces is extremely formalized. It's based on the I Ching and everything, but it's the most rigid in terms of structure. You're very, very careful on your alignment so that you don't trash your knees and everything. And then as you get better and more comfortable and your alignment is good, then you pick up the pace, and there are faster variants of it. And I've started really exploring the applications. Basically, if it's the internal arts, you're breaking somebody's arm most of the time. I mean, almost everything is just like, you're doing terrible things to people. But it's also an art, so it's really nice. Anyways, we have been rejected repeatedly for Aria Touch, so Eric and I finally just said screw it and started adding a bunch of features. Of course, with the NDA, I can't say why we were rejected so many times, but I will say that it was not always our fault. And you know, honestly, it's been, some of the things have been frustrating. Some of the things have been like, you know what, we could make this better. So we just went ahead and did. But it's getting tiresome to not have the release out, and we're beta testing our latest version of Fit, which should be out. Should be in the App Store for review shortly. In any case, I'm trying really hard to just freeze the feature set and ship it, but it's always very tempting to add one more thing. My friend George has been helping us beta test. He's an old friend of mine from Alaska, and he's just a monster. I mean, it's just incredible how much stuff he finds and how many good ideas he has. Some of the other people that are testing also have had some really good observations, and it's hard to make the call of like, okay, is this good enough now, or should we stop and take care of some of these things and then move the build out? I honestly feel like as long as we're getting support from contracting, it would probably be better to just do the polish and move on. I mean, there was a time where we were desperate to get some sort of revenue stream, and so we would just throw a build out as soon as it was like working, and with the understanding that we would make it better. But I don't really think that that's something that we can really justify doing anymore, and it's not something I want to do anymore. I really want something when it comes out, I want people to go, oh, this is very nice. You know, I don't want them to be like, okay, you've got some good ideas, but there are some flaws here. I mean, I think that the Mentat site was like that originally, and we've had some other products like that, and I just, you know, at this point, we're grown-ups. We can make, you know, good products, like good all the way around, not just like, okay, this does some good stuff, but it has some shortcomings, but it should just be really good all the way around. Anyways, that's about it. I have been recording myself doing practice every once in a while. When I don't like completely scream and freak out when I see myself, maybe I'll post something just because I think this stuff is interesting. I've also found some really great videos on YouTube. The Black Taoist has got some great people that he brings in and records, and he also has a lot of great applications. And so I think it's very representative of the art. So I'm probably going to post some of the things here, so if people are interested, they can see what that looks like. And now I am going to go practice. So talk to you later. Bye.